All right, let's talk about something you've probably heard a million times as a French as a second language teacher, the CEFR. We're going to go beyond the acronym and see why it's actually a super practical tool you can use every single day.
So, we've all heard the letters CEFR, right? It's everywhere. But the real question is, what does it actually change for you? In your classroom, on a Tuesday afternoon? How does this thing go from being some document to something that genuinely helps your students? Let's get into it. We're going to break it down. I've got just three really powerful ways the CEFR can totally transform your FSL lessons, making them clearer, more practical, and honestly, just better for everyone involved. First up, reason number one, let's think of the CEFR as a brand new compass for your classroom. Its whole job is to give you and your students a clear, shared destination for learning. No more guessing where you're headed. And look, I know official definitions can be a little dry, but stick with me on this one. The Council of Europe basically established this as the blueprint for everything, from the textbooks we use to the exams we give. It's the universal standard that makes sure we're all reading from the same map. Okay, that's great for the people writing textbooks, but what about us in the classroom? Well, it's actually pretty simple. The CFR's job is to take all that big official stuff and boil it down into simple, doable goals that students can actually get their heads around. And the magic ingredient here? It's those two little words, I can. These I can statements are a total game changer. We're shifting from, what I know about French to what I can do with French. A simple goal like I can introduce myself is something a student can really grab onto. Think about it. Instead of just giving them a boring vocab list to food items, the goal becomes, I can order food at a restaurant. Boom. All of a sudden, the learning has a purpose, right? It's practical, it's motivating, and it's easy for a student to know when they've succeeded.
Okay, so that's reason one, the compass. Now for reason two. If those I can statements are the destinations on our map, then the CEFR itself is the roadmap. It literally shows students the path, step by step. And this more recent quote from the Council of Europe really hits the nail on the head. Check out those keywords: clear, shared roadmap, and gauge progress. See? It's not just about setting some far-off goal. It's about showing the path and celebrating all the little wins along the way. And this is what that roadmap looks like. You've got your levels, A1 all the way up to C2. It's like a ladder of achievement. Students can see exactly where they are, what the very next step is, and just how far they've already come. Having it laid out like this is incredibly powerful. And you know what? This right here is huge for motivation. When a learner can actually see their own growth, when they can say, hey, last month I was here and now I can do this new thing, it really fuels them. That clear structure helps them own their learning and makes them want to keep climbing. All right, reason number three, and this one is all about getting everyone on the same page. The CEFR creates a shared language, not just for you and your students, but for everyone invested in their learning. Those I can statements become this amazing common ground. As the teacher, you use them to set the lesson goal. The student uses them to track their own progress. And parents, they can finally understand what their child is actually learning beyond just some letter grade on a report card. So what happens? Everyone is aligned. The confusion just melts away. This brings so much clarity to what's happening in your classroom, and honestly, it gives your entire French program a huge boost of credibility. Okay, let's bring it all home. The big takeaway is this: stop seeing the CEFR as just some official requirement you have to follow. Start seeing it for what it really is, your new ally in the classroom. So, to recap our three big reasons, the CEFR gives you crystal clear goals. It lays out a visible, step-by-step path for progress. And it creates a shared language that gets teachers, students, and parents all on the same team. At the end of the day, that's what this is all about. It's a concrete tool designed to make your lessons clearer, way more motivating for your students, and just plain more effective. And believe me, we've only just scratched the surface. In our next explainer, we can dig even deeper. So, I want to hear from you. What's on your mind right now? Should we talk about assessment? What about fostering oral interaction? Or maybe we should tackle the newer concept of mediation. Let me know what you'd like to see first.